Episode number 31 of The Unnamed Show.
12 interior design mistakes you should never make.
Raiders have a new coach and GM.
And what a sports weekend coming up here in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Woo. And we are here for The Unnamed Show.
Great music going on, and they have specialty drinks.
Anything Vegas, pretty much.
Everything Vegas.
I can see why this would be a great place. Yeah. And they can go have fun at night.
Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brendan King from the Brendan King Group at Real.
Jack Palermo from the Brendan King Group at Real.
And this is episode number 31 of The Unnamed Show. Of course, as always, don't forget to text VIP to 702-553-1955. Text VIP to 702-553-1955 to get on our text list.
Yes.
And as you all know, we made the big jump to Real this year. We jumped to Real for 2022. Super excited about that jump. Honestly, lots of great things coming from the company and our big move. And in the meantime,
don't forget our Instagram page.
We started a new Instagram page at Brendan King Group. Follow us on Instagram at Brendan King Group.
Lots of interesting things, a lot of content, very good stuff.
Always. And then if anybody is looking to join the team, we actually started a page called jointhebkg.com. We are looking to add more agents to the team. Check out www.jointhebkg.com.
Or you can text JOIN to 702-553-1955. You all know the number, 702-553-1955. Just text JOIN.
Yeah, you can definitely text JOIN, and we'll definitely hit you back up and give you some information about how to connect with us and obviously how to join the team. So, the Super Bowl.
Next weekend.
What a crazy playoffs. Crazy playoffs.
It was the best playoffs in the history of playoffs by far.
I don't think anybody disagrees with that at all. And David's very happy because the Bengals are going to make it to the Super Bowl. They already have made it to the Super Bowl.
I'm completely freaking out.
Yeah. So LA Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals, and David's going to be there.
I'll be there.
At the game to, anybody who supports a team for this long.
Yes.
For this many decades.
It's been 33 years.
Yeah, you deserve it. You've had a lot of years where I just hear you cursing about how badly they're doing. So this is a huge one for you.
I'm going to be rooting for your team.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, same here. Yeah, definitely. And then for the Raiders, some massive news. We've had some holes in some big positions. So what's going on here?
New head coach Josh McDaniels and new GM David Ziegler came from the football juggernaut of the New England Patriots. Josh McDaniels had a job before in Denver, didn't work out so well, went back to as the offensive coordinator in New England. He also turned down, he got offered a job at Indianapolis a few years ago, turned it down to stay with Bill Belichick in New England. Now this is his time. He's coming. David Ziegler was the director of player personnel in New England. Crazy thing, they both, they've known each other for 30 years. It goes all the way back to playing together at John Carroll University, a Division III school in University Heights, Ohio.
So cool.
And roommates.
Yeah. Could you imagine roommates and then 30 years later,
Crazy.
you're GM and head coach of a NFL team.
And now, who knows? One maybe have to fire the other one.
But even Tom Brady was like, hey, this is a good move for the Raiders.
Totally.
And then Tom Brady says, hey, this is a good move for the Raiders, and then turns around and says, hey, I'm done. So the legendary Tom Brady, to some the GOAT, to some the most hated man in football, you got to give the guy a ton of credit.
He's the GOAT. 7 championships.
Insane.
It's crazy.
And I honestly thought, and then wasn't this year his best year stat-wise in his entire career?
Yes, it was.
Like the last
44.
44 years old, had statistically the best year he's had for most of his career, and then goes out on top. Maybe not with a win, but one game away from
what a career.
From the Super Bowl.
What a career.
What else does he have to prove, right? At
nothing.
This point,
Well, he's got to prove nothing.
Yeah. If anything, if he didn't make it again, then it would have been like going out on the way down. I think it was a smart move. Right. And honestly, his kids are still young. He can go spend some time with his family.
Sure.
Or this is when they say, "Dad, what are you doing here?" Like
beat it.
Yeah. So
we'll do something.
But congrats to Tom Brady on his retirement. Honestly, insanely
the GOAT
filled career.
He's the GOAT.
It's insane. But on another side of sports.
What a weekend here in Las Vegas. Starting off with the Pro Bowl that will be here on Sunday. They've started stuff already. So yesterday they had the skills competition at Las Vegas Ballpark, which was crazy. They're having practices today, tomorrow, and Saturday for anybody who wants to go and watch.
Is the skills competition the one where they like throw the ball?
It's running, throwing, everything. Craziness. Yeah. So that's going on this weekend, and the festivities are everywhere, all televised on ESPN and other networks, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy.
The oddest thing for me always with the Pro Bowl is that the people who are in the Super Bowl can't participate.
Can't, because if they get hurt, what happens?
Yeah, I always thought, why not do it the week after the Super Bowl or something?
They used to.
Yeah, it was in Hawaii, right?
Yeah, it was in Hawaii. Yeah, and then everybody would take their families and go have a nice trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not anymore.
Well,
then come hang out in Vegas and gamble the week before. Yeah.
This is cool, guys, here, because for $19 you can go check out the stadium and then catch the Shrine Bowl.
Yeah, so on February 3rd, this weekend, which is today
at 5.
Today at 5 is the East-West kind of all-star game for college, which is called the Shrine Bowl. $19. If you haven't seen Raider Stadium, maybe now's your chance. Go check out the East-West all-star game for college football today at 5 p.m. $19. Check it out on shrinebowl.com.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. Good for you. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us what else is going on, Brendan.
So, and of course, then the NHL All-Star Weekend. So why not have the Pro Bowl, the Shrine Bowl, and the NHL All-Star Weekend is happening at the exact same time. So NHL at T-Mobile Arena. So they've got things going on as of today as well. So the 3rd, 3 to 9 p.m., the NHL Fanfare. Friday from 3 to 9, the Fanfare. The 5th, again, the Fanfare. And then the All-Star Game, of course, takes place on the 5th from 12 to 3 p.m. Tons of things going on, and we've got some players involved.
Yeah, so Jonathan Marchessault just got added to the team, joining his teammates Mark Stone, Alex Pietrangelo, and head coach Pete DeBoer.
Yeah. So honestly, what is that? 4 people from the Knights participating in the NHL All-Star Weekend, which is awesome. And why not just throw in every sport on the
Why
planet?
don't we just add every single sport here? Because in a few short years, Vegas went from 0 sports teams. Then we had the Aces, the Knights, the Raiders. So now,
and literally 0.
I mean, look at what's happening like in the next 5 years. We have the Pro Bowl, the All-Star Game this weekend. Then we have the draft coming up, the Super Bowl in 2024, the college football championship game in 2026.
Oh, I didn't even know they added that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then MLS.
we're up for MLS
expansion, NBA expansion. We got the Oakland A's possibly coming. So Oakland really probably hates us at this point in time. But
that's okay.
A's may come, and then the F1. Tell us about the F1.
Yeah, so chances are very, very real that Vegas will get the F1 race on the Strip. And if you've never watched Formula One racing, there's a great Netflix series right now. I can't think of the name of it right now, but awesome series regarding F1 and how competitive it is, and it's super high stakes, insane amounts of money in F1 racing. But it's always in some of the biggest countries
like
and cities. Monaco Raceway. Right. But this takes place on the street. So if you've never watched F1, it's really interesting. So this would take place just like right on the Strip. Cars racing at like
turns and
300 miles an hour. So it looks like it's unclear, but Las Vegas could race somewhere in 2022 or 23, which we're in 2022 now. So better make that decision quick.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, that would be massive. Honestly, in Europe, F1 is one of the most popular sports. Some of the biggest paid athletes in sports are in Formula 1.
Is that what like Lewis Hamilton's in and stuff like that? Am I right or no?
I'm not good on the names. My brother got me to watch that series. If you watch the series, you'll fall in love with Formula 1.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. So we'll post that link too. But I can't think of it. But if Vegas gets F1, that's going to be a ton of cool European sports Formula 1 fans are definitely going to come to Vegas.
I mean, even if you're not, just go check it out. It's going to be cool.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely cool. And then on the entertainment side, we're just adding more clubs. What the heck?
What the heck?
What's going on with this?
Zouk Nightclub is a new innovative space pushing the boundaries of dance music, and it is poised to become the most technologically advanced nightclub in Las Vegas.
They'll have music and lights.
Kind of like the other clubs here in Las Vegas.
So I'm curious to see what this tech side of it is.
Right.
If it's technologically advanced, I'm curious what that is.
I guess they got a big light thing in the ceiling there, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
So I guess it'll have multiple experiences with the Capitol Bar Empire, which will be able to operate as an addition to the main club or separate venues on specific nights and seasons. So it's, I guess, got all these different experiences, which seems to be the thing right now. It's not just like about one thing, it's about multiple experiences because everybody's got ADD right now.
Right.
And then who's actually going to be the DJs?
Zed coming this Friday. Saturday, I'm sorry. He is big time residency here. Tiesto's next weekend. My friend actually is playing tonight.
Oh, no way.
Dante the Don is his DJ name. He's from Chicago. He's a good friend of mine.
And he's a DJ tonight at this club?
At Zouk, yeah.
No way. Yeah.
So,
and
Are you?
honestly,
Hey, Jack, are you playing with him tonight?
oh my God. Look at those. This is some terrible pictures from my wedding DJ days. I'll have to send you some new ones or some different ones for when I actually DJ'd clubs. But this one,
It's all we had.
that was a little surprise. Jack wasn't aware
I
we were
had
gonna
no
do that.
idea,
I
but
sent
yes.
his wife a text the other day.
Look
Did we
at
get
that.
the name right?
I got the little penguin suit on and everything like that. Yeah.
DJ Jack the Hammer Palermo.
It was DJ Jackhammer, actually, but that's fine.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. Anyway, but next week, hopefully, I can pull some club pics for you guys. Just make me look a little quick cooler. I don't know. But that was back in the day. I'm a little old for that right now.
So on the club level, we've got a new club coming called Zouk, and on a little bit more of the theatrical level, Nevada Ballet Theater has some things also coming. If you haven't been to the Smith Center, honestly, it's an amazing addition to Las Vegas. It gave a lot of these types of performances the ability to come to Vegas. I know a lot of people like Alvin Ailey in the past were like, I'm not performing on the Strip.
Right.
Yeah.
So like Yo-Yo Ma, Alvin Ailey, Nevada Ballet Theater, the Las Vegas Philharmonic, this is their home, which is the Smith Center. So they've got a show coming on Saturday, February 5th at 2 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. With choreography by Trey McIntyre and Lauren Levette. It's called Two World Premiers. Is that the name of it, or are they just two world premieres?
I don't know.
But Nevada Ballet Theater. So if you haven't checked them out, honestly, they're great, and it's just a nice addition to anything in Vegas. You have Formula One day. Right. Go watch Jack the Hammer at Zouk, and then Nevada Ballet Theater, which is kind of our like arts home. The Smith Center, very European style layout. And great venue for a lot of the Broadway shows that come through town. But on the food side,
Cottonwood Station Eatery in Blue Diamond is so cool.
I love this place. This is out in Blue Diamond. If you haven't been out there, it's 15-minute ride outside of the city into a little town called Blue Diamond, which I don't know what the population is there. It's
like 10, I feel like.
I want to say it's like somewhere in the under 100 range for sure. But really cool place. They had to battle to get this place to open actually years ago. But it feels like you're in a different world. Great little outside patio.
And you can see like wild donkeys and stuff that kind of just like walk around the little area.
The town is known for having wild donkeys.
Yeah.
Even some people's front yards have sprinklers that to get the donkeys
away
because they'll eat their roses. But they have a wood fired wood fired oven and paninis, great pizza, beers, wine, all sorts of things. What kind of specials
they got? Some specials coming this week. So $1 off beer, cider, hard kombucha, and wine, $2 off Prosecco, and $1 off appetizers Monday through Thursday. Special on breakfast on Monday, French toast and local coffee. We got next Tuesday, the 8th, happy hour once again, $1 off beer, cider, kombucha, and wine. and $1 off appetizers as well. So that's all coming on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So
dollar bills.
Check it out.
Save your dollar bills and check out the specials at Cottonwood Station. But honestly, great place. You feel like you're in a different world.
It's really neat. We'd go there, like, we'll just shoot over there for lunch if we do like a hike in like Red Rock or like right around there, because it's not too far from there.
Tons of mountain bikers, because that's the entrance to all the Blue Diamond mountain biking trails. So a lot of road bikers, mountain bikers, hikers. Yeah. Jack the Hammer live. So on the real estate side of things, Fontainebleau names a new president. So it looks like they're rolling forward. Is it just me, or does the top of this building never look finished? I don't really get what
it's weird. Like, even like, you know, like the windows there and stuff like that. It's like, do something, make them look normal.
The more important thing is it's actually getting done, and they've named a president. They're pushing forward.
Cliff Atkinson. Yeah, he was a big hotel exec in New York, San Francisco for nearly a decade, and his most recent role on the Strip was the Luxor.
Yes. So in other news, Nevada Gaming Control Board recommends approval of the Venetian transaction. So this massive transaction with Apollo Global Management, it moves one step closer to actually happening. So the Apollo, Sands, and Vici properties first announced the deal in March, and under the deal, Apollo, a New York private investment firm, will be paying $1 billion in cash and $1.2 billion in seller financing in the form of a loan, credit, and security agreement. Anyway, what does that mean?
Say that twice. Real fast.
In the end, I think they're actually, New York-based Vici is paying $4 billion in this transaction and will hold the Venetian real estate. So it's a huge transaction. There's a lot going on the Strip, just hands getting dipped in different areas as far as who's taking over what. But I think a lot of them are just trying to release some money for additional projects. But yeah, that one's getting approved, and it's going to move forward.
Really cool.
Yeah, for sure. So Southern Nevada cities rank in the top 20 in highest rent hikes. I don't know if this is good or bad.
Well, I mean, it could be pushing people to buy some homes now.
Yeah, it's looking more and more like owning a home is a better idea than renting here, just with rents going insane. I think we were number 10, 12, 13, and 19 in fastest or highest rising.
So four
rents.
Spots in the top 20 in the nation.
And you know what, though? If you look at number 1, New York City, the reason for that was because rents came down so far. That when they came back up, that increase is kind of deceiving because they had a huge decrease when everybody skipped town. So then when they came back, of course, they're going to come back 33%, 34%.
Crank those up again.
Yeah, or for places like here, rents never went down. They only went up. So I think that if I were to look at a year over year, like over the past 2 years, our increase is probably definitely higher than theirs, even though they're number 1.
Right.
Because they completely got hammered. I saw apartments for like $350,000 in the middle of the pandemic in New York City.
Dang.
Which,
why didn't you buy one then?
Yeah, I know. Really.
Right.
Because then you got to pay HOAs and all this stuff for like $1,500 a month. In Vegas, we don't deal with that. But yeah,
for the elevator guy.
So
you're right.
I think we were up as much as 20 some odd percent, anywhere from 20 to 26% in Vegas, which is a pretty huge jump in rent.
Totally.
So if you're paying $4,000, now you're paying $5,000 in rent.
Nuts.
So buy a house, don't rent. So another great post we have in our blog. What's this one, Jack?
Well, right now is the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for sellers. Demand is crazy. Demand is very strong. The inventory is very low. It is just, as you can see, I mean, look, the inventory of homes hits record low in 2021 at 1.8 months of supply.
And that's national. Here, we're below a month.
Yeah, we're below a month. I mean, we're sitting at 3.5 weeks this week. So you know how everybody can get that information.
Yeah, because they can check it out on our website.
They sure can.
And of course, every Monday we always do our Monday market update. So every single Monday we'll always put that out. We'll give you the details on what's going on and give you an understanding of what all this means. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of numbers.
And they can also, if they want it directly sent to their phone, they can text market to 702-553-1955.
That's for sure. If you text market to 702-553-1955, every single Monday we'll send that to you directly to your phone via text.
Yes, sir.
Is there there another way? I guess we could email.
Yeah,
we could call them.
You should call them.
everybody.
I should call everybody. Anyway, you just sold. Tell us what you just sold.
My clients just closed on a home. It was a 10-day close, 11-day close. We were up against four cash offers, actually. It was a 1-day bidding war, and the agents made us stay awake till like 11:30 at night.
I've heard that
Remember
story.
that? I was like, he's like, well, we won't have a decision till 11:30. I was like, PM?
Right. Huh?
So we got the news somewhere around 11:15, 11:30 at night that our clients got it, and they just had, honestly, this house is perfect for them. They have adult children, and they have a casita, 800 square foot of casita.
Nice.
So it'll be their son's first place where he'll kind of be on his own. And awesome pool, great views, grotto, slide, wet deck, everything, jacuzzi, and views of both the mountains and the strip from front and back. Honestly, great house, and super happy for my clients that they were able to beat out 3 other buyers and get the property and close in 10 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's definitely my favorite house of the year.
Yeah, I love this house.
It's
Yeah, it is. It's definitely.
It's a great home for sure. And definitely there are some mistakes that people make in interior design. So we have a little thing from Apple News on 12 interior design mistakes you should never make and how to avoid them, according to the experts.
The experts.
Yes, the experts.
Yes.
I don't know who you are, but you're experts. So number 1, putting all your furniture next to a wall. I think it's pretty much just saying, like, don't just put all your furniture next to a wall.
Right.
Like,
that kind of makes sense.
Like, don't be afraid to float your furniture, float your couch, especially with all these open floor plans.
Yeah.
You kind of have to.
Don't slam them against the wall.
Yeah. No, I don't think that one needs explanation.
Right.
Number 2.
Bad lighting. Does this need explanation?
No, but we see it all the time.
All the
So
time.
many homes feel dark. And if you're building a home, spend a little bit of extra money and have them put in more can lights.
Yeah.
It honestly makes a massive difference. Number 3. Not measuring your space.
Yes. You should probably measure your space.
Yeah. Well, again, we always tell our clients to come to the inspection and bring a tape measure.
Yeah. So
Because that's their chance. Like,
right.
they have a little extra time, more than you will ever until you close. That's your chance to actually measure for furniture, measure for what you have to make sure it fits. Because then you have time to get rid of it if you have to.
Sure.
What's the next one?
Bringing in an interior designer too late.
Yeah, I think the reason for this is because then if you have your opinions and then you bring somebody else in, now you spent money and now you've got to
start at the beginning and then works out a lot better.
Yeah, actually, most of us need a designer. We're not all naturally good at it.
Yes.
Caroline's good at it.
Caroline's good.
Yeah. Too small or too large a furniture. Oh my God, we see this
everywhere.
And usually the problem in Vegas is too large of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see too small too often, but we see too large all the time.
Right.
We've got to have people remove pieces just to make the house look good for our listing photos. Yeah, definitely don't go too large.
Don't go too large. Next is choosing aesthetics over comfort. So if you're furniture shopping, definitely go in and sit on the furniture, lay on the furniture, whatever is going to make it more comfortable, because just because it looks good, it might be terrible.
Yeah. Well,
And then you're stuck with it.
And then you're
What
stuck with it.
What is it? Form over fashion, fashion over. What is it when the girls wear like heels that are uncomfortable? There's some term I can't think of it.
I don't know.
I can't think of it. Yeah. Improperly
Fashion over comfort?
Improperly hung art. Again, typically it should be about eye height or a little bit higher than eye height. Too low, too high, just proportionally. Just try to always hang your art at eye level. Next one.
Not taking risks. So this one, interesting. So kind of goes along the lines of, hey, test your paint colors, take risks,
Yeah.
check out what's going on, why not?
Yeah, for sure.
Different lights, different, for the seasons and stuff. Who knows?
This next one, this one's a pet peeve of mine. Being too maximalist. When people go all in on like the super patterns, florals, prints. Coco Chanel said, before you leave the house, look in the mirror and take one thing off. That's kind of funny. But like when people go all in, say like on the girl themed rooms where it's like fluffy rugs and pink walls and chandeliers, you can go too far for sure.
You can calm down on that. Yeah, right. Exactly. Calm down a little bit. Next is asymmetrical spaces. So yeah, just create symmetry. Draw a line down the middle of the room and kind of put things where they belong.
Yeah, that drives me nuts when things don't line up with symmetries. So accent walls. So this is one thing that seems to come and go. So they're just saying don't go crazy with it. Obviously, just choose your colors wisely.
And don't put an accent wall in every room.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't overdo it. And then skipping the rug pad.
The most important one.
Carpet pads under rugs, and I mean, it's just you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Otherwise your carpet's like sideways by day 3.
Right.
Yeah. No, for sure. Carpet pads are worth it.
For safety alone and comfort too.
Yeah. My dog always pulls the corner up, and I trip, and I'm always like, ah! And so whether I have a pad or not, I don't think I can stop that one. And then of course, don't forget, we are excited for our big jump to reel.
Or according to my picture, just lifting one leg because I really didn't get off ground there, but okay.
So we jumped to reel. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Brendan King Group. And of course,
don't forget to text JOIN to 702-553-1955 to join, or go to jointhebkg.com.
Yep, and of course, text VIP to 702-553-1955. Text VIP to 702-553-1955, and you can join our text list, and we can send you all sorts of great stuff. As always, we will see you guys next week.
DJ Jackhammer.
DJ Jackhammer is out.
See y'all.